Everything seems to be working. I am not going to edit any of this. Hello, this is Miss Shugga Foxx, Shugga May Foxx. I'm sorry, I'm very tired. I'm grateful to be here. Schwa, my partner, has suggested that I do this, so at their behest, I refuse to say no. So, here we go. I'm going to press play on an interview. I don't know how to say. I just had an interview with myself. Yeah, and this is as live as it's gonna get, baby. Here's the interview. We are recording now. These are the first recordings of a series between Miss Shugga Foxx, a legendary recording artist and artist of many flavors, as the conversation is with her and her dead name. Her dead name is Scotty Smith. So this is Shugga Foxx and Scotty Smith having a chat. I am the moderator. I happen to be one of Shugga Foxx's inner voices. Kept her alive. Well, I'm sure we'll talk about that. This is a conversation between them, and I will let them start at their leisure. Scott, would you like to introduce yourself? Yeah, I'm Scott. Can you use your voice, please? That was Shugga Foxx. Our voices are going to sound identical from here on out, because Shugga does not, as we possess the same body, Shugga does not want me to drop my voice, because as representing female and having a masculine voice disturbs not just her, but our inner child, who is known as Jennifer. I think I've done a lot without introducing myself. I wouldn't know how. I was a boy, queer as fuck, and out and proud, and then I got married and went into the closet to please my mommy, and lost everything because I was an angry queer guy trying to be a straight white guy when I was neither. So eventually got my head beat in, lost my consciousness. The inner voices that you'll hear after me are all of the consciousnesses, I imagine, that kept Shugga Foxx and I alive as identities. So Shugga, your turn. Hi. My name is Miss Shugga Foxx. I'm a local entertainer, and I just like to say I'm a local talent, but I do a little bit of everything, a Jane of all trades. I have been alive for 2 years. I'm basically, about a 2-year-old kid, maybe 5, if I'm lucky. I don't have any mentality. Our mentality was stripped from us with Ritalin when we were 5 years old. Whatever we were before never came back. I am now 52 years old. Thank you very much. And so I'm about 7. I think I'm the oldest of the group. I'm a moderator. I identify as Shugga Foxx, but we are as a whole Shugga Foxx. It's gonna sound complicated, but we have to live this way. Jennifer, I know you're there. Would you like to introduce yourself, please? Please, sir, take your time. Light a cigarette, honey. You need it. You're growing. Fuck you! Hi, my name's Beckie. Pissed off bitch. People hate me. Good reason. Not fun. I don't play well with others. I'm toxic. I'm a biohazard walking. And I hate you. Next. I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to yell. Jennifer hurts. Sorry about that. That was, yeah, that's our Beckie. Beckie's a sad case. Brawler. Obviously, we're a split personality. We used to be a-hole, apparently. But due to traumatic experiences, our personalities have split. And it hurts us all to have to live this way, and to also be a freak of nature. To most people, in fact called a human monster by some cultures as being a transgendered male to female woman. I am a transgendered woman. I am I like to say woman of transgendered experience, but it takes too damn long. And then I have to explain, I'm not a fucking surgery, and I haven't had a surgery. Everything's still real. Not worth talking about right now. We're in a real shit, not anybody's damn sexual perversion about me, which I'm sure you will all hear. There will be comments, I'm sure. There's no video yet. I'm not ready to start video. I have my camera covered with a piece of with a piece of tape, because people hack my computers and look at me, because I'm a trans woman, I guess, and my image is worth money. My image is worth money. Let me say that one more time and very clearly. My image is worth money. I'll explain more on that later. I'm going to take a break right now and pause. We will come back and we will try and talk with Jennifer. Thank you. Hello? Are we... I think... Oh, hold on. 2, 3. Solid. Hi. My name's Jennifer. First, let me introduce myself, and then I'll introduce the situation if you are just joining us. I am an inner voice. I know that sounds here, but odd to say for me as well. I'm probably 3 or 5, maybe 3. Yeah, I think I'm closer to 3. I'm very young, but I love what I do. I'm very good at art. I like to create things. I'm an inventor. I'm the one with the brains. Yeah, I come up with all the ideas, and I make it to sparkles, into unicorns, and I cry a lot because I hurt. I'm gonna let our inner voice moderator please speak for me. I'm too hurt. I thought it would be fun. Please, sorry. Yeah, again, if you're still just joining us, trying to figure out what you are listening to, so are most of us here. Well, I'll tell you exactly what you are listening to. My name is Miss Shugga May Foxx. I go by Shugga Foxx. I'm a local entertainer and a transgendered musician. And you are only talking to one person. In this room, there is an open window and teddy bears, a tuffet, a computer, and me, and a microphone. I have split personalities. So what you are hearing now is conversations, probably for the first time, between these personalities. And right now we're still getting through introductions, and we just met Jennifer, who is Miss Shugga Foxx's inner child. So, to recap, we have in this body embodying Miss Shugga Foxx, myself, known as Mother or Momma Drum. I like Momma Drum. It makes me feel wise. Even though I'm not, I'm just in control because I'm the only one who can. I'm not really in control. All of us keep control. It's an equal share of this body. All decisions are equal. So there are several personalities that live within me. For years, I'm 52 years old, a woman of transgendered experience, and for all of these years, I have been classified as schizophrenic. I hear voices, was what I was basically told. What do you hear? I hear voices. So you hear voices. Well, that sounds like a classification to me. And I've been in therapy since I can remember. At 5 years old, this body that once was Scott Smith, this body was given Ritalin in increasing doses from 5 until 13 years old. That was 1975, if anybody wants to do the math. 1975, 5 years old, and adults gave this body increasing doses of Ritalin, increasing every few months, over the course of, let's see here, between 5 and 13, that's easy. That's 8 years. I'm going to just step away from the microphone. I will return. I need a couple of things. I hope you'll be patient, and hopefully I'll edit this in recourse, but I probably won't. Thank you. I'll be right back. This is Shugga Foxx. Hello, this is your moderator and speaker of all of us in the house of the body that is Miss Shugga Foxx of Eugene, Oregon. She is a transgendered woman, which is I am a transgendered woman, and we have multiple personalities that we live with inside of this body. I'm sorry for the break, but this is a hard subject for me, as it's the first time we've ever talked. I'm going to leave the conversation open. I'm going to take a tall sip of a Shut the Cup. I think I have a cigarette, and if I don't, I'm going to look for something to roll. I am currently drug and alcohol free, probably first time in my life, which equates for my very young personalities. Again, I probably have the mental capacity of a 7-year-old. Scott is in here. He's one who opened us up. His stage name was the Reverend Scotty D. Of Salem, Albany, and Coastline. Also, he was a chef, had his own restaurant, was taught by Michelin star chefs, and his head was beaten and our head was beaten with baseball bats. Now, I guess I should have given some content warning, but I'm not very good at that. I will try and keep up. Hey, content warning. What's about to hear is fucked up. I'm no longer going to edit, redact, or reduce any of our statements. I want us to have a very free speech here, and that includes cussing. You will hear Beckie cuss. Beckie likes fuck. Fuck is one of Beckie's fucking favorite words. Our sadness about Beckie is we locked Beckie away when we were homeless. Yeah, I said I'd be just open to a conversation, but I really want Beckie to speak. She deserves to be heard. She's a strong woman. And she was a loud bitch. Kept us alive. When everybody was full of shit around her, she wouldn't tolerate it. When somebody wanted to hurt us, she would protect us. We didn't have a male personality. As our heads were beaten in, our personalities came forth. Because Scott lost all consciousness. We suffer from head injury, plural, head injuries, concussions. Two guys, I think it was 3 actually, beat us. There were 3 there, 2 hit us. Oh, thank you for remembering, Beckie. Yeah, fucking Beckie was there. All of us were there. We woke up in a hammock in Eugene's waterfront park. I can't remember the name. We woke up to Hey Faggot. Like I said, this is going to get hard, kids. We woke up to Hey Faggot. And a baseball bat across our face. That's why I'm needing a cigarette right now. No matter what it takes, I need a cigarette. As I'm remembering a very hard memory for all of us. And this is the first time we've ever discussed it with anybody, much less each other. And now we're going to release it to the world, apparently, because we have decided to record this for posterity. I'm still not turning on my video. Because as a transgendered woman, my pictures of me, my image, is monetized. It's worth money. People perverted the fact that I live a life as a woman. They perverted that into such a sexuality that if somebody has my picture, they'll pay for it. Do whatever perverted weird stuff perverts do online nowadays. And by the way, I'm well versed in the perversions of what you guys do online to people like us. And we will be discussing that in future broadcasts, and I will have the video on for those. For the video for this, I think I'm going to just show you really shitty pictures of stuff that I've drawn and art that I've created, and maybe some pictures of me. There will be pictures of me beaten. There will be poignant pictures of, say, Scott with the cat that he found, or that found him and saved his life. So let's go back to the beating story. And like I said, I'm sorry, this is just really hard for me. And I don't want Beckie to take over yet. She's too angry. I'm sorry, Beckie. You'll get your turn. You'll get to say what you need to say, and you have the right to say that. You have to feel that. You are not being held back. You're just, there's a time. Let's let our audience, as it were, catch up before you turn to this, and you'll have free voice. Okay, Beckie? Okay, I understand. There I was, hammock, Eugene, Oregon, early morning, sunrise. Hey, faggot. One baseball bat across the face. I'm gonna go through a tough time with this. Because that's literally all they said was faggot after that. Faggot, 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 faggot. I swear it's like a weird tape that is stuck on a weird replay in an echo chamber, and it won't fucking stop, and it never has. And this is one of the things that's happened to us since we become transgendered people. If we weren't just faggots or queers, we became transgendered queer. I am a transgendered woman queer. I like kissing girls. Shouldn't be anybody's fucking problem, but I do. And there I go. I'm kissing girls and bothering people in public. So, I threaten boys. By threatening boys, that means they have to beat me and eradicate me off of the planet, because I threaten the sexuality and the extension of their white-dominated male species. I do not believe in white male dominance of any sort. I think white men should be crying and whimpering at all times at my fucking feet. I'm not a dominatrix. I'm not into that. I just like the idea of white, old men groveling and crying. It'd be just nice to see. So I've been there. It's a woman groveling and crying as two men beat me over my head and body and torso and arms and legs and over for I don't know how long. Time stops then. They couldn't knock me out. They were trying to kill me. There was no doubt about it. They wanted to murder the faggot in the hammock. I don't know why. I don't know who they were. Don't recognize them. I know their faces. I will know them if I ever see them again. Deep breath. Head, torso, legs, arms. My right leg was twisted in a fracture, head-on collision. So it has a titanium steel rod through it. That's the leg they were beating. And they were trying to break that leg. Titanium steel rods do not break. I think they were hoping I wouldn't follow them. I don't know. That was all I could understand was faggot and club. And I didn't cry. I did not cry why or why not or whatever. By the way, I did not scream. I held my hands out and realized what position I was in already. I curled up and waited for God to take me. Elijah, I do believe. Yeah. ready to die once again on this planet at the hands of other men. White men. Same. A couple of white boys and their white boyfriend who love to circle jerk, test each other's dicks in private, call us faggots when we suck their dicks. Will never work out as an equation in my mind. So, moving on. Beckie, here's your fucking forum. Yo, I'm Beckie. I was probably formed mostly during Scotty's formative years as a homeless teen. We were all thrown out of a fucking house by our fucking mom. We're not supposed to talk shit about because she's dead. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck her and fuck her fucking dead cunt. Well, if it wasn't made of dashes right now. Swimming in a fucking sea. Fuck her. Yeah, I'm the one who says fuck a lot. I hate you. You do not have to like me. I don't want you to love me. I want you to fuck off and die. I used to want us to die. I thought we were the fucking problem. I spent from 13 on killing us. I have never talked about this. Ever. I used to cut us. I wanted us to bleed to death. I wanted us to bleed to death in the fucking classroom in front of the fucking teacher while I'm sitting in the back of the room being ignored. But never enough blood came out. When enough blood, I thought somebody would notice. They asked, is it yours? I said, no. So they came up and mopped it up. Fuck them. Fuck anybody that lives in an institutional society. You're fucked. You fuck out or fuck off. All institutions need to crumble. Fuck America. Fuck the human dollar. Fuck you. And this is why. From the age of 13 fucking on, my mother threw me out because I came out as queer. I loved to wear my sister's dresses. They were beautiful. Our fucking clothes in 1975 on sucked. And by the way, we were on drugs. We were on fucking Ritalin. Fucking state-issued fucking Ritalin. Prescribed by fucking God himself, apparently, as every boy around me wanted to fucking buy it from me so he could get his girlfriend stoned to fucking get a hand job in the bathroom. I sold so many Ritalin pills between 1975 and 1983. And by the time 1983 came along, we were all sick of it. We were sick of being called a druggie when we weren't. 13 years of fucking old, we were called a druggie by other children. We got beat constantly from first grade on. We were falling apart as a family, which you guys get to have as a whole. You get to have this whole fucking person and walk around fucking special Pampers or whatever. Sorry, I'm fucking pissed, man. And I am sorry. I don't want to be pissed. But I am always pissed. I'm always fucking pissed off. There's never a time when I'm not. And I'm not pissed off, I'm crying. And I don't know what to do, and I shiver, and I shake. And I hurt. And I wonder why. But I never ask that fucking question out loud because there ain't no fucking answer. You want to look for your fucking God, you might as well look for him on a Wheaties box because Jesus ain't coming for your ass. You guys are the worst, you Christian motherfuckers. You're the ones that fucking, 15 years old. Guess why I came out queer? Because I sucked every man's dick in Albany, Oregon. 13 years old.
How did I do that? Fucking going up to the bathroom and the local Fred Meyer's as a child, where all the men had a little tap foot thing right next to the stall. Tap foot. And, what's this tap foot thing? And the boys tap their foot. And the old men come under, white old men with their hairy, ugly, fucking chubby hands, smelling of whatever the filth they've been doing all day. And then I'm supposed to go down on their twangy for $5. But I do it. You know why? Because it's the closest attention I've gotten all day. So fuck you. I went down on those chubby little cocks. I went down on so many cocks in fucking Albany, Oregon. Gag anybody but me. So I got fucking no gag reflex. Thank you very much. I wonder why. And then you toss me around from institution to institution where I get raped and beaten and sexually abused by the staff and more drugs. 13, we were officially homeless. Mother kicked us all out. Yes, mother. Her name was Karen Smith, but I'm going to leave it at that. I will not talk any more shit about her. Fuck her. Hope she rots. But she can't, so she's fucking lucky. Yeah, I'm bitter as fuck. We've been hurt our whole life. We've never had a day without pain. And it's because of you. Whoever's listening, you didn't do anything. And you're not doing it. And it's not me. It's children who are like me, who are in school today, who are being treated exactly the way that you treated me back then. By your children. Your children are now going to fucking school and treating trans kids as if they were monsters because it's politicized by your monster gods that you pay thousands of millions of dollars to so that they can wear fancy suits and tell you what to do. Well, guess what? I don't live by your fucking rules, society. I've been an anarchist my whole life. I'd rather blow your bitch asses up, but I don't get to because people said I'm not supposed to, so I won't. I'll abide by your Christian fucking rules and show you how I'll live better than you. Face, I swear to God. No, we did that to Becky. Sorry, Becky, I interrupt you. Yeah, I'm the moderator again, mother. We did that to Becky. That's our fault. I'm sorry, Becky. No, there's no apologies that will heal what the fuck we did. We, as homeless people, became comedians. Passed the time. We're good at it. We're funny. I got good timing, good voice, vocal training. That'll do it. I'm funny as shit when I want to be. And I spent our time trying to be funny and ended up just fucking degrading all of us. And I called Becky out. She was the first one I called out. I was talking about this voice that's in my head that hates us. And she did. She hated us because we locked her away. We treated her like shit. And she was the ugly kid. She was the one that was hated, so we'll keep the hated one away. And maybe they'll like us again. And it didn't work. She had her way. When we were passed out once, Xanax and alcohol, she took advantage of the situation, tied a hangman's noose. For anybody that does not know what a hangman's noose is, that is a proper and good solid rope. No stretch to this rope. It has to be very firm, hemp preferred. And that's what it was. And 13 knots, equal sized. Perfectly formed. A nice noose at the end where you insert one's noggin. And perform the procedure. I had my noggin through the hangman's noose. Beckie was doing this. I did it. I'm not fucking sorry. I wanted us to die because we didn't deserve to live, I thought. Go ahead. No, she's right. We were in a dire strait. And being trans and homeless is just tough. Let me just say that. So, next step was our death. We were on the edge of a table. Nice tall table, sturdy, oak, of course. And she cleared the table. It was a mess. She cleared the table and put everything away. Made a beautiful hangman's noose. And beautiful, by the way, by anybody's standards. And popped our head through it and tied us to a beam. And we were tiptoeing over the edge. I think she was giggling. Yes! I was giggling. I know. It's okay. I would be too. You were right. In a way. I'm glad you were wrong. We all came to same truth. We realized what was happening. Quickly got ourselves out of the noose, off of the table. Untied the whole thing. Cried for hours. And decided all together to no longer have Beckie in our lives and lock her away. And to always be in control of our own body, so it's equal share. So if any one of us wants to commit suicide again, it would take all of us to say we're committing suicide. So it's very democratic in here. Beckie is no longer locked away, as we have found out that doing so is just toxic to all of us. And Beckie is actually a very awesome, awesome girl. She's, like I said, she's probably 13, 15. She acts 90 without a give a fuck in her care. She'll walk up to a gangster and thunk him in the forehead just for looking at her. She's a bitch. And a hardcore bitch. She's been raised on the streets. She's seen everything. She's seen a man's head beaten in with fucking mag light. And much, much worse has been done to us. I tell you, death is an easy fucking cop-out, man. I ain't afraid of death. What I'm afraid of is the other things that people do to each other. That you would want to do to me, dear listener. Say if you had me in a bedroom, it was dark, and you were in control. These are the perversions that we have to live with and threaten our lives. And these are the reasons we're all talking. We're going to take a break, and I think Scott's going to come back and talk about whatever. Thank you very much. Again, this is Shugga May Foxx. Her inner voice is Beckie. Jennifer, I am known as Momma. Also, the new inner voice that was once our dead name, Scott Smith. Thank you, Scotty, for being here. Honestly, we do love you and we honor your presence. So, with that, we're going to take a short break. Okay, I believe we're recording. Okay, hello, welcome back again for those of us who are joining us for the first time. Welcome, my name is Miss Shugga Foxx. I am your moderator and hostess. I'm also known as Momma. I am, you will be also hearing the voices of Scott Smith. You will hear the voices of Jennifer, who I think is going to be our interviewer for Scott. And you will also hear occasionally Beckie. And I really do hope Beckie comes back, and because I know she's got a lot to say that I think you guys need to hear. And I apologize if you're fucking sensibilities are fucked up and you can't fucking handle fuck. But we have freely used this word, even in conversations with our God, our higher power. So when we talk to Jesus and we say fuck, we fucking mean it, and fucking whatever. And so if our higher power can handle it, and you can change the radio, you can fuck off too. So that's our radio style, just so you know. And also, to kind of recap what's going on, all of these voices are actually coming from one body. There's only one person in the room, that's me, the Shugga Foxx. That is going to be my legal name. It's Shugga May Foxx. But currently my legal name is Scott Smith. We were trying to turn Scott Smith into a dead name when Scott came back. We had our heads beaten in, rough patch, lost Scott. Scott came back. He's a recent arrival to all of us. We have first met a few days ago, and he's been in the background quietly until today when he decided it's time to speak. And so I decided it's time to record you. And so thank you, Scott. Hi. Welcome to the air. Please, feel free to drop your voice, my friend. Oh, thank you, man. Shit. I don't know where to start, but we do know. Hi, I'm Scott. I'm the queer boy that couldn't make it. I don't know what to say, man. It's just weird that I'm here. Thought I was dead. They thought they were killing me. I believe they were gonna have a wake for me, online or something like that. Make it fun. A fun little death for Scotty. Fucking cool and great for me. I was fine. I don't remember being dead. I don't remember being not here. How's that? All I remember is kind of coming to a couple of days ago. I'm in women's clothes, which doesn't bother me. I'm queer, very fluid queer, always have been. Openly so since 13. And proudly so. I've marched in marches, fought in riots. I've hung with banditos. I have surfed every surfable beach in West Coast. I am one badass chef, and I will kick the ass of anybody who gives me fuck. I do not like one word. Do not like the word bitch. And for some reason, all of us hate that word. You can call us a cunt to our face, and we love you for it. I love that word. I said cunt all the time, and they do too. But for Jennifer's sake, we're going to keep our voices low. I love her. I'm deeply in love with this woman, this young woman that you're about to hear and meet. She's going to interview me. Jennifer, is that okay? Yeah. Quit. Okay, get your fucking clapboard in. Don't say. You said fuck today. This is Jennifer's first day of saying fuck. She's really about 6. I don't know. She's young. She's very young. But she's adorable. She's the cute one. She's the reason for the season. If it weren't for her, we wouldn't want to be alive. There you go. So, Jennifer, please. Take over before I fall apart. Hi! I got a clapboard, so give me a second. I love this clapboard. Okay. I do a lot of giggling to cover up for my pain. It's why we're funny. But we're not going to interview me, because I'm the youngest, and there's not much to say about me. But I'm really fun, and I like to play with the Legos and art, and that's it. Anyways, this is Scotty, and we love Scotty. We just met him, and he's so strong and powerful, and he's a powerful spirit, and I never met somebody like him. So Scotty, hi. Hi, Jennifer. Hi.
This is so weird because we are actually switching voices. I realize it too because even though I'm so young, because I hear you all talking, it's neat. We're transgendered, and that means that we used to be boy, and we never wanted to be. So do I talk about that?
Yeah, I'll talk about that. Sure. Yeah, that was tough for me. Yeah, I wanted to talk with them. I wanted to be them. I'm proud of them. All of them. All of them. They are strong women. Each. Stronger than any woman that I've known. Stronger than my mother, sister, or anybody. Stronger than my grandmother. She's a wimp by comparison. I swear to God. Oh, my great-grandfather, Scott Ginther, came across on the Oregon Trail. The pastor for Lewis and Clark. I come from a right proud lineage of no good do-gooders and bullshitters. My father, Cherokee, Chickasaw, and blah. Heinz 57, he used to say. He's one of 12 brothers and with 9 sisters from, I believe it was Arkansas. Nebraska, not Nebraska, Missouri, some damn southern state. Never been to, but I didn't give a fuck about. I'm as punk rock as fucking Beckie. We are of the same blood. We're tied with the same stone. We drink the same fucking beer. We like the same whiskey. And she's cute and adorable, and I wish I was. So there you go. Ever since I was a kid, youngest I can remember was wanting to wear my sister's clothes and wondering why I had to wear these. I'd rather run around naked. I remember wearing... I'm going to go ahead and use our voice. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, this is weird. For me as well, like I said, I'm kind of new. But yes, this voice does feel more natural. So yes, I'm going to continue as this voice. It's just fine by me. If it doesn't bother anybody else, no. Okay. Sip of this. I would get long t-shirts and I would stretch them with my knees. I'm going to talk like you probably don't because that's who I felt like. It was you, Jennifer. Was us then. You, Jennifer, was us then. And we were young and free. And our parents just questioned our strange behavior and tolerated it. And some of the family members encouraged it. And some of them hated it. Said I was a devil child. My mother was the first one who ever told me that I was a black sheep. I did not know that. And she said, of course you know you're the black sheep of the family. Well, why is that, Mother? Why am I so different? There's never been an answer to that except for queer. Scotty's queer. He'll go to hell. He'll never be redeemed. There's no sense in letting him into that church. Baptist fucking churches are the worst. Don't go. They're boring. Great places to get laid, though. Oh, God. Had so much dick in Baptist churches and pussy, too. Oh, yeah. We're going to talk straight around here. I'm not going to hold filters around here. I don't think it's right. And I think our moderator, Mom, I love you, by the way. You are so cool for having this forum for all of us. I think that was very smart and wise of you. She pulled it all together in a matter of minutes of having the idea. She just said, we have a microphone, we have a computer close up. We actually had the fan on for the first part, forgot about that. So sorry about the bad sound during the first part of our act, and I'm trying to keep an eye on vocals, but I am not wearing headphones. So, I have a hope that this is a good interview for you all to listen to. I hope it's interesting enough that you are listening to an interview being held by one person with split personality disorder, I guess. It's so weird. It's a new term for me. I was just called schizophrenic. I had voices in my head. These were crazy voices. Don't listen to them. So that meant Beckie and Jennifer and Mom and all the others. There are others. I don't know. We'll find out. I haven't met all of them yet, but I know there are others. And sorry, I wasn't speaking up. And anyways, all of those are me. But through drugs and clinical psychology and God bless Christianity, fuck you Jesus, by the way. I will not tolerate your Jesus, Antichrist. I'm tired of listening to your fucking psychobabble about how you believe in Jesus, and meanwhile you take the United States away from the American Indians. And by the way, I'm Cherokee Chickasaw, so I take that real offensively. I said on Thanksgiving, well, actually the girls said it. You want to say it? Come on, Jennifer.
Okay, I'll say it. We should have ate you bastards when you got off the boat. I like that one. I want to say it again. We should have ate you bastards when you got off of the boat. I said bastard first. Never mind. Click. Where's the clapper?
Yeah, she's right though. Fuck you guys. Fuck you white people. I don't care about you anymore. I don't have to try, and I don't have to attempt to. I just have to save the lives of my family and my planet. And those that I love, and those that love me. Now, if you're not into love, and you're wearing a suit and tie, motherfucker, just saying, good luck. Revolution will not be televised. Amen.
Yeah, right. Fuck 'em.
God, this is the strangest interview I've ever held. This is your moderator, Miss Shugga Foxx. I'm not trying to hold you guys back. I was fucking encouraging that. That's rock and roll fucking, yes, I agree. It's anarchy speech that is proper and the world needs more of, by the way. If you have anarchy speech, don't just hold it in. And by the way, don't just hold it to anarchy speech. Anarchy action. Live the life of an anarchist. I truly recommend it. I am an anarchist. And I am you want to say it? We are a witch. We're witches. Beware. I mean, just be careful. You guys have been bastards for over 4,000 years, something like that. I mean, poor black people have met you 400 years ago, but I'm Scottish. By the way, moderator here, Mom. I'm also the one who claims William Wallace is our grandfather. We all do. But I'm the one who feels it most, I think. Scott used to. He tried to. Right now he's very weak. Yeah. But we come of Scottish blood, direct descendant of William Wallace, so you all know him as the Braveheart. Dumb movie. I didn't appreciate it. Fun to watch, whatever. But yeah, I grew up on the stories and they were way better. Yeah, by the way, Grandpa got completely let's hear. They tore a limb from limb. I mean, a horse on each arm and a horse on each leg. Drew our grandfather outstretched. until his limbs not only broke, but were severed from his body. Once that was happened, another knife came down and slit him from gut to gullet, spilling his guts out into the sun and the cold of that Scottish night. Or where, I think it was England, wasn't it? Bastards. It was in England. Fuck the English. Don't trust them. Colonizers. All of them. Not a single one worth trusting or sucking their dick. But I've had all your dicks anyways, and it tastes like cheese. But yeah. Sorry, I lost my train of thought, and it's hard to not hate right now. We're all very angry and hurt. I think I came out because of the other night. Jennifer's not allowed to talk about this. This is gonna kill her. So Jennifer, you want to step away? She's kind of humming in the corner right now, twisting her hair. She's okay. Like I said, Jennifer feels this thing's the worst. Last week, in front of my house in Springfield, Oregon, apartment building. In front of my apartment building door, a man pulled a gun on me. And I thought I was going to die. Again. Pretty sure I was going to die. Saw the gun. I pooped. Not a little. I pooped. That meant it was a real gun to me. Nothing else does that to me. But I wasn't afraid. Not afraid of death. Today is always a good day to die. I try and make it that way. I work hard so that my day is good enough to die in. And that my loved ones are cared enough to know that I love them no matter what. So when that gun came to my face, my back was to my downstairs neighbors, Bob and Frida, whom I love and adore. And upstairs, my partner, Schwa, who I would die and kill for. So I decided there was no way that gun was going to get any nearer to my loved ones. And I was going to shoo off this gun or die trying. But it looked like a one-shot gun. So he had one shot to kill me. I'll take the chance. I yelled at that car in the highest pitch. Beckie was the one who did all the yelling. But we protected our family with our body. And screamed at this drug dealer with a gun who doesn't belong in my parking lot, doesn't live here, don't know him. Just another fucking gun pointed in my face. And I was not afraid again to die. So I chased him off. He was too chicken shit to pull the trigger. We're all ready to die any moment. This is not a pleasurable life, but we try and live a life fulfilled. When the police were called, they took me to jail because I'm a parolee. And it's easier to arrest me than find a man with a gun, now isn't it? I had a beer. Most people would have a beer after they had a gun pointed in their head. I know some people who would have a six-pack before they talk to anybody. I bet you can attest to that yourselves. Maybe you have some friends who would follow with that suit. Gun pointed in my head, might have a beer. I did, dear friends, and they arrested me for it. Can't have a beer on probation, parole. Haven't been to prison. But they took me to jail. 5 days. Solitary confinement. 23 hours in, 1 hour out into a day room where I may bathe, shave, use the telephone, bind a book, watch some TV for 1 hour, and my only contact is with the guards. That is torture in any civilizations. Geneva Conventions definitely said it's torture. But it's perfectly fine right now for the Eugene Springfield Police Department to toss my ass not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, not 5 times, but 7 fucking times into jail for being transgendered in public. Transgendered in public. Transgendered in public. This time, transgendered in my home. As I invited the cop into my home. And that was not the first time I was arrested in my home. I was arrested in my home previously. Basically the same reason, only he didn't come up with a reason like beer. He just said, you're on parole and I'm taking you to jail. The end. Released 5 days later. No excuses, no nothing. No judge, no lawyer. Solitary confinement 5 days straight. Nobody to talk to except for the guards. And then they just set you free in the middle of the night. Hand you your stuff through the door as it's closing. So you don't have any way of figuring out what the hell they're handing you even. Are they handing you your stuff that you signed for? I don't know. I don't understand. It all happens very fast. One moment, I'm in my home, having a beer, trying to figure out how to get poopy out of my pants. These were really nice ski pants, babies. And next I'm in jail. And then the next I'm out of jail. Trying to figure out how to get home. They cleaned the poopy out of my pants, the jail judge. Thank you, Oregon, or whatever, fucking Sheriff's Department. Fuck them. I spit every time I think about a cop and a badge. Y'all suck. We are all very angry. We do not wish your demise, paranormal. We are do not kill society. In fact, we haven't killed an ant in our home intentionally the whole time we've lived here. There are no killed flies, flying objects, or spiders or bugs. Spiders, of course, if they look like dangers, will get removed, which is how I treat most of society. Get the fuck out of my hair if you're gonna hit me. So I don't believe in killing. As much as Beckie fucking hates you and wants your demise, she cannot do anything about it. Because it takes all of our will to do anything. If one of us wants to quit smoking, all of us, that's all it would take. If to quit smoking is one of us to not want to pick it up. That would mean not all of us had the will to lift our fucking hand. It's how we gotta live. But it's a good society. And we love each other. And we love you, despite our hate speech. And we're full of it, because we've been full of it our whole lives. 52 years of hate. 52 years of being told I'm wrong. And then, meanwhile, on TV, you goddamn bastards praise us. What happened to AIDS Day? I am living with HIV. I was dying of AIDS 7 years ago. Nobody cares, honey. Nobody ever cared. You don't care, dear listener. Unless you do, in your heart of hearts, and mean it. To you. Not to me. Not to another transgendered person. But to everyone. Especially yourself. I do wish the best for you all. I am going to call this to a close. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Jennifer. Hi. Thank you, everyone else who's in my body. I'd like to especially thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I'm clear about that. That Jesus Christ of Nazareth is my Lord and Savior. I do believe in God as the one and only true, because it's only one God. It is the only Om that flows through your religion, my religion. I don't have a religion, and I hope you don't either. Religion's bullshit. Lose it. Stick to loving God and loving your neighbor. Stick to loving your rules. The good rules. Thou shalt not kill. Do unto others as you would have done unto you. These, dear listeners, I pray for you. I pray for your good health, that you live a long and healthy life, happy and free from tyranny and oppression. I pray, dear listeners, that you have kids that are free from tyranny and transgendered oppression, woman apartheid in this world. That's the worst part. So now I'm becoming a second-class citizen. Thank you, world. Thank you, America. Fuck you very much. As soon as I become transgendered and think about getting ovaries, you think about taking my rights to reproduction. Seriously, go fuck yourself. Good night. Maybe that was good enough. You did great. You haven't stopped recording. Yeah, I noticed that. Okay, good. We should. Bye. I hope you enjoyed my video. Good night. Now fuck off.
Bye.